Archangel Michael says the moment your eyes fell upon this message, the heavens shook with a sound that only angels could hear. A gate of light opened, and your name glowed brighter than the stars. The tears in his eyes were not of weakness, but of the destiny you have yet to uncover. He holds a letter that trembles in his hand, written not with ink but with fire from the throne of eternity. That letter carries your story, the choices you made, and the miracle that is waiting to be born. The weight of it is so great that even God tried to seal it away, afraid of how powerful your awakening could be. But Michael pushed through that barrier, his wings torn, his voice cracked, his soul trembling, and finally whispered, "I must tell you everything." He is showing you the pages that others wanted hidden, because your future is not ordinary, it is drenched in mystery, miracles, and a turning point that will rewrite your entire life. As the seconds count down, you feel a rush in your chest, as if time itself is pressing against your soul. The decision is yours, whether to stay and receive this or let it vanish into the abyss of forgotten chances. Destiny has no patience, and your window is fragile. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The first vision he reveals is of a room you know, yet it feels unreal. A chair by the window, a photograph hidden in the corner, and a whisper in the walls calling your name. It is the place where your future meets your past, where an unseen hand has been preparing a miracle for you. You hear footsteps, but no one is there. You see light, but the room is dark. This is the way Michael shows you signs, the impossible bending into your world, reminding you that your story is about to twist into something beyond belief. In his trembling voice, Michael speaks again, "The ones you loved are not gone, they stand at the threshold. They pleaded with me to deliver this to you before it is too late." And suddenly, the air grows heavy, as though invisible presences fill the space around you. A hand you cannot see brushes your shoulder, sending a chill down your spine. They are waiting for you to believe, waiting for you to hold on until the message is complete. And if you do, something extraordinary will unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Michael's wings, though radiant, are scarred with battles fought for you. He shows you images of nights you cried, mornings you woke with heaviness, and days when you felt unseen. Each tear you shed has been gathered, stored, and now returned to you as a river of blessings. The angels are restless, circling around the message, keeping it safe from forces that wish to erase it. You are not watching by chance, this is divine interception, a rescue at the last possible second. The very clock on your wall feels slower, as though heaven itself is buying you time. In the silence between your breaths, Michael reveals a sealed box, glowing with firelight. He whispers that inside is not gold, not silver, but the truth of who you are and the inheritance meant only for you. Others tried to take it, but heaven did not allow them. The seal trembles, and your name is carved across it. Only your touch can open it, only your belief can claim it, and only your courage can keep it from vanishing. You stand at the edge of one of the greatest revelations of your life. Type Amen to get blessing 555. But there is danger, not of harm, but of losing what belongs to you. Michael warns that if you hesitate, the message dissolves back into the silence from which it came. That is why heaven trembles, because your choice right now carries the weight of eternity. The visions grow stronger. A house appears before you, surrounded by golden light, yet shadows linger at its gates. Someone you know tried to block your entry, but heaven wrote your name into its very foundation. That house belongs to your destiny. You see keys glowing, floating before you. These are not ordinary keys, but keys of inheritance, each unlocking miracles that your family once prayed you would have. Someone in heaven is smiling, their eyes filled with love, waiting for you to step forward. Michael whispers, "Do not walk away. This is the moment that breaks the curse and opens the blessing. Your name is written on the gates of tomorrow." Type Amen to get blessing 777. The vision deepens, and your heart races as the air thickens with unseen presence. The walls around you bend like shadows moving in rhythm with whispers you cannot fully hear. Michael leans closer, his trembling hand lifting the sealed letter once more. The glow spreads across the letter, cracking the fire-etched seal that once held it captive. What escapes is not just words but waves of memory, carrying you into a realm between earth and heaven. You feel the chill of eternity as though your soul has left your body. A figure appears, cloaked in light, standing at the threshold of your destiny. Their face is blurred, but the love radiating from them pierces through you like a forgotten embrace. This is someone you once loved, someone who still watches over you. The voice is gentle, almost breaking. "I asked Michael to bring this to you, even though heaven resisted. You needed to know, because without this, you would remain blind to the miracle that is waiting." Type Amen to get blessing 111. The figure stretches their hand toward you, showing fragments of what's to come. You see yourself standing at a crossroad, two roads stretching before you, one empty and broken, the other shining with abundance and peace. The choice is painfully close, and the seconds tick louder. Michael's wings wrap around you like a shield as he whispers, "You are not alone. Every step you take has been watched, every fall lifted, every tear counted." His voice trembles, but his strength holds you steady. Suddenly, the room shakes as if the very ground beneath you is resisting this revelation. Forces unseen claw at the message, trying to drag it away before you fully hear it. The paper in his hand flickers like it might vanish. You clutch the edges of the light, desperate not to let it slip. Something inside you knows, this is not just about hearing, but about claiming what is yours before the shadows erase it. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The letter bursts open, and words of fire arrange themselves in the air. Each one calls out a piece of your name, your destiny, your inheritance. You realize this message is alive, it breathes with the rhythm of your heart. Michael's tears fall onto the words, and each tear turns into a star. Those stars form a path that stretches out before you, a golden road that leads to the miracle waiting. The future he saw is not just hope, it is a reality longing to be born. Your vision shifts, and suddenly you see treasures buried in the ground, locked away by someone who feared your rise. They thought they could silence your future, but heaven marked it with your name. And now, the lock is breaking. The glow intensifies until you can barely see, and the air is charged with urgency. Heaven is pleading, don't delay, don't let this pass, don't let the moment slip away. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The stars above you begin to rain light, and each drop that touches your skin fills you with warmth. You realize the blessing is not only spiritual but physical, it carries abundance, healing, and breakthroughs. What was broken in your life is being rewritten in fire. Michael speaks only once more, his voice steady despite his trembling frame. What you have lost will return. What was hidden will now be revealed. And what you feared will dissolve into dust. His words echo like thunder inside your spirit. The blurred figure from heaven grows clearer now. Their smile carries the weight of years, their eyes overflowing with love, their presence shaking the very ground. They are the proof that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not overlooked. They extend their hand, placing a key made of light into your palm. The key burns gently, whispering that it will unlock the miracle prepared for you alone. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The key in your hand glows brighter, pulsing as though it has a heartbeat of its own. You feel the energy traveling through your arm, rushing into your chest, flooding your entire being with light. It is not a simple object, it is alive, forged for you long before this moment. Michael looks at you with eyes filled with sorrow and determination. He knows what comes next will test your spirit, but also crown you with glory if you endure. His wings stretch wide, creating a barrier between you and the shadows clawing at your destiny. The blurred figure whispers your name again, louder this time, as though urging you to recognize them. They show you flashes of nights when you prayed, mornings when you woke up hopeless, and days when you thought no one heard you. But every cry reached heaven, and this is the answer. The ground beneath your feet shifts, revealing a hidden staircase made of fire and gold. Each step calls you forward, but you know that once you climb, there is no turning back. This is the point where your future begins to take shape. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The first step feels heavy, like carrying the weight of centuries. But as you place your foot down, the fire cools into warmth, and the gold shines brighter under your presence. You realize the staircase was waiting for you, and only you. Michael raises his sword of light, pointing upward as if guiding your ascent. His voice echoes in the unseen sky, "Rise now. What you feared was the end is only the beginning of your crown." His command shakes through you, igniting courage in your heart. The blurred figure walks beside you, though their feet never touch the stairs. They are carried by light, their presence wrapping you in comfort you cannot explain. You feel them saying, "You were never forgotten. This is the moment we always prayed you would reach." As you climb higher, the shadows below hiss and scream, furious that you have not given up. But with each step, their voices fade, drowned out by the sound of heaven's drums echoing in the distance. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The staircase ends at a golden gate carved with symbols you cannot read. Yet your spirit knows exactly what they mean. They spell your destiny, your abundance, your hidden inheritance. This gate belongs only to you. The key in your hand grows hotter, urging you to place it into the lock. Your hand trembles, not out of fear, but out of the overwhelming weight of the moment. Once you turn it, nothing will ever be the same. Michael bows his head slightly, his tears falling onto the steps behind you. His sacrifice is heavy. He fought battles you never saw, bled in wars you could not imagine, just so this gate could stand before you today. His silence speaks louder than words. The figure from heaven touches your shoulder, and suddenly memories rush into your mind. You see childhood dreams, broken promises, and the secret prayers you whispered in loneliness, all converging here, all being answered at once. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The gate shakes as you push the key into the lock. A burst of golden fire erupts, blinding yet soothing, consuming every shadow that dared to follow you. The sound of chains breaking echoes across the heavens. Beyond the gate lies a valley covered in light. Rivers of abundance flow like molten silver, trees heavy with fruit shimmer with jewels instead of leaves, and the air hums with eternity. This is the land prepared for you, the place no thief could steal. Michael lifts his head and declares, "Enter." For everything that was stolen must return, everything broken must be restored, and everything denied must be released. His words ripple across the valley like thunder. You step through, and instantly the air shifts. You feel lighter, stronger, unstoppable. The valley recognizes you as its rightful heir, and your presence causes its light to rise even higher. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. As you step fully into the valley of light, the air itself sings your name. Every tree bends toward you, every river shifts its course to greet you, and the sky glows as though it recognizes your soul. This place has been waiting for you since the beginning of time. Michael walks behind you, his wings brushing against the golden grass. He does not speak now, for the valley itself tells you all you need to know. Every sound carries a secret, every breeze whispers a blessing meant only for you. The figure from heaven walks beside you, no longer blurred but shining with clarity. Their eyes hold tears, but they are tears of joy, relief that you have finally reached the destiny they longed for you to see. Their presence fills your heart with peace you thought was gone forever. In the distance, you see a throne carved from crystal, glowing with fire and surrounded by pillars of light. You know instantly it belongs to you, it was written for your name alone. This throne is not power, but promise. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The figure gestures toward the throne, urging you forward. Each step you take feels like a lifetime of prayers answered at once, a chorus of voices rising with every movement. The ground sparkles beneath your feet, making even the earth bow to your presence. Michael finally speaks, his voice steady yet filled with deep emotion. Do you see now? This is what was hidden from you. This is why I cried when I saw your future, because I knew the battles would be great, but the reward would be even greater. You reach the throne, and the air grows heavier, pressing against your chest. The moment feels like the entire universe has stopped to watch you sit, waiting for the seal of your inheritance to be fulfilled. The throne radiates a warmth that seeps into your bones. The figure lays a hand on your shoulder one last time. They whisper, I asked heaven for this moment, for you to know that you are chosen, that you are blessed, that you are never forgotten. Their voice fades, but their love remains etched in your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. As you lower yourself onto the throne, light bursts upward into the sky. The valley roars with power, rivers rushing louder, trees glowing brighter, stars rearranging themselves into new constellations that spell your name. The world is being rewritten by your presence. Michael kneels, his sword planted into the ground. He does not kneel in weakness but in honor, acknowledging the victory that you have claimed. His wings fold as though resting for the first time in centuries. The throne pulses beneath you, sending waves of energy into your spirit. You feel chains breaking off your life, chains of pain, loss, betrayal, and delay. Every force that tried to stop you dissolves into dust. The valley opens wider, revealing endless treasures hidden in its depths. But these treasures are not just material, they are healing, peace, and restoration of everything that was ever stolen from you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You lift your hands, and instantly crowns of light descend upon you. Each crown represents victories you haven't even lived yet, blessings you haven't even touched yet. The future bends toward you, bringing miracles closer with every breath. Michael rises and declares, "Now the truth is revealed. The inheritance is yours. Nothing and no one can take it again." His words echo into eternity, unshakable and eternal. The valley begins to hum like a heartbeat, syncing with your own. It feels as though heaven and earth are now bound to your destiny, moving in rhythm with your steps. Every direction you turn glows with possibility. The figure fades into the sky, leaving behind trails of light that form into wings upon your shoulders. You feel their presence is not gone, but now part of you forever. Their love becomes your strength. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The valley does not stay still, it grows, expands, and shifts as if alive. New paths stretch before you, glowing roads lined with pillars of light, each one leading to blessings unseen. You realize this is not the end, but the beginning of endless revelations. Michael walks beside you again, though his wings now shine brighter than before. His battle scars fade under the radiance of your rising power, as if your victory has healed even his wounds. He watches you with pride, knowing his mission is fulfilled. The sky above you trembles, and a voice larger than thunder rolls through the valley. It is not anger but majesty, declaring that you have been crowned by destiny itself. Every hidden force bows, every shadow flees, every curse is broken. The ground beneath your throne opens, revealing hidden chambers of light. These are not just treasures, but promises stored away through generations, prayers of ancestors answered through you. They were waiting for the one who would dare to claim them, you. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You walk toward the chamber, each step echoing like drums in eternity. Inside, you see scrolls floating in the air, glowing with names, dates, and promises. Among them, one scroll shines brighter than all the others, and you know it belongs to you. Michael gestures toward it, his voice soft but commanding. Take it. For inside lies the map of your next season, the miracles that will follow you, the blessings no one can block. His eyes burn with the fire of truth. As you reach out, the scroll unrolls itself, spilling waves of light that wrap around your arms and chest. You see visions of doors opening where none existed, of people returning into your life with healing, of miracles that will shock even your enemies. The scroll burns with undeniable power. The chamber shakes as though it cannot contain the revelation. Walls of light ripple outward, spreading across the valley, touching every tree, river, and stone. Everything responds to your claim. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. You rise, holding the scroll against your chest, and instantly the valley shifts again. A bridge of fire appears in the distance, leading toward a mountain crowned with endless stars. Something greater still waits for you beyond. Michael's voice carries urgency now. This is not just for you, The blessings will overflow, touching those connected to you, healing generations behind and ahead of you. That is why the battle for this message was so fierce. The air grows heavy again, as though forces are still trying to stop what has been released. Shadows linger at the edges of the valley, desperate to pull you back into silence. But they cannot cross the bridge of fire that has been set before you. You know the journey is not yet over, and the bridge is calling you forward. Your heart beats faster, knowing each step will reveal even greater truth and miracles. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. You set your foot on the bridge, and fire rises to greet you instead of burn you. It wraps around your legs like armor, making you untouchable as you walk. Every step shakes the darkness further away. The stars above rearrange themselves again, this time forming not just your name but a crown above it. Heaven itself is aligning to mark your destiny. The universe bends to the authority of your inheritance. Michael walks behind you silently now, his presence a shield, his silence a promise that nothing can harm you. His strength carries you even when you feel the weight of eternity pressing on your shoulders. You know he will not leave you until your path is complete. At the end of the bridge, the mountain glows brighter, as though a million suns live within it. You feel its pull, its urgency, its demand that you climb and claim what waits above. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. The mountain looms larger with every step you take, its surface alive with fire and light. It is not made of stone but of living energy, pulsing as though it has a heartbeat of its own. You feel your chest vibrate in rhythm with it, drawing you closer. Michael raises his sword, pointing to the peak where a crown of purest light rests in the sky. His wings shimmer brighter than ever, stretching so wide they block out the shadows behind you. He whispers, "This is where everything changes." The path upward is steep, but the mountain bends for your feet, shaping itself into steps of fire and crystal. Each step burns away fear, doubt, and the chains that once held you back. With every rise, you become lighter, stronger, untouchable. The wind howls around you, not in anger but as a choir of voices cheering your climb. You realize these are the voices of those who prayed for you, who stood in unseen battles on your behalf. Their strength is carrying you higher. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. At the halfway point, a golden archway appears carved into the mountain's side. Its surface glows with symbols that shift as you look at them, telling your story in fire-etched letters. The archway calls you forward, inviting you inside. Michael touches the arch, and instantly the symbols rearrange into a single word, you. The glow bursts outward, wrapping your body in light, sealing you with eternity's mark. You feel as though heaven itself has signed your name across the stars. Inside the archway, a hidden chamber opens. It is filled with mirrors of light, but each mirror shows not your reflection, but fragments of your destiny, moments yet to come, victories yet to be won. You see glimpses of yourself walking in abundance, healing, and triumph. The chamber shakes, and one mirror floats toward you. It shows a door that has been locked for years, one you never thought would open. But as you watch, the door crumbles to dust, and light bursts through. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. Michael speaks again, his tone steady with authority. This is the vision of what is next. Every door that was sealed is now open, every blessing delayed is rushing toward you. His voice fills the chamber until the mirrors hum in agreement. You reach for the mirror, and instead of glass, your hand touches liquid light. The image flows into your palm, burning yet soothing, and you realize it is no longer a vision but a promise placed directly into your spirit. The future is already written. The chamber walls split apart, revealing a staircase spiraling higher into the mountain. At the top glows the crown you saw earlier, brighter now, almost impossible to look at. It waits for your arrival, daring you to claim it. The climb resumes, and the mountain hums louder, as if it too is eager for you to reach the peak. Even the air feels different, carrying a sweetness that tells you miracles are closer than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Finally, you reach the summit. The sky opens like a curtain, revealing galaxies swirling in patterns you've never seen. At the center of it all floats the crown, radiant with fire and eternity, spinning slowly as though it has waited all these years for you. Michael stands at your side, his wings wrapping around you protectively. His face glows with pride, yet his eyes are still wet with tears. "This," he says softly, "is why I cried when I saw your future. Because I knew the day would come when you stood here." The crown lowers itself, hovering just above your head. The weight of it is invisible, but its power is undeniable. It carries authority, abundance, healing, and favor. It is the seal of your destiny. The moment the crown touches you, the heavens erupt with light. Stars rearrange, rivers of fire surge, and the valley below roars with thunderous applause. You have become the miracle, the chosen, the one heaven could not keep hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. The moment the crown settles on your head, the universe itself bends around you. The stars bow lower, galaxies spin closer, and the air carries a vibration that shakes through every fiber of your soul. You are no longer the same, you have been marked forever. Michael steps back, lowering his sword as though his mission is finally complete. Yet his eyes do not leave you, for he knows this transformation is only the beginning. The power within you is awakening, and even he is in awe of it. The ground beneath the mountain trembles, but not in danger, rather, in celebration. Rivers of golden fire burst from the earth, racing through valleys and fields, touching everything in sight with light. Every hidden blessing long denied is suddenly released. You feel your body lifting, not by your own strength, but by the weight of destiny pulling you higher. Your hands radiate beams of light, and everywhere they point, chains fall, curses dissolve, and broken paths mend. You have become the miracle itself. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. The valley below erupts into a sea of light, where shadows once stood. You see doors opening across time and space, opportunities, connections, and breakthroughs manifesting all at once. What was delayed is no longer held back, it is rushing into your life like a flood. Michael raises his hand, and the winds obey. He declares, "Now you walk not just as one chosen, but as one crowned." Nothing can resist you, nothing can silence you, nothing can erase what heaven has given. His words ignite the very air. The crown hums on your head, speaking without words. It tells you of inheritances hidden, of wealth buried, of promises delayed that are now restored. Its song is both prophecy and fulfillment. As you listen, the blurred figure from before reappears in the sky. They smile with tears streaming down their face, their voice echoing, "Now you finally see. This is what we always wanted for you." Type Amen to get blessing 6262. The mountain begins to dissolve, not crumble, but transform into light. It becomes part of you, its strength merging into your spirit, its fire resting in your chest. You are no longer climbing mountains, you have become the mountain. Michael kneels once more, but this time his voice shakes with joy. You have surpassed what even I imagined. The heavens will tell your story, and the earth will carry your name in fire. His wings tremble as though overwhelmed by your rise. The valley below stretches infinitely now, no longer bound by walls of light. Every corner of creation bends toward you, eager to release more miracles. Blessings move like rivers, flowing directly to you. Suddenly, trumpets sound from the sky, angelic horns that have waited for this moment. The announcement is made, the chosen has risen, the crown has been claimed, the future has been rewritten. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. The blurred figure's presence expands, surrounding you like a cloak of warmth. You know without words that they are part of your blood, your soul, your unseen family still watching. Their love is now sealed into your destiny forever. Michael speaks gently now, his voice soft with reverence. Go forward, and everything you touch will shift. Go forward, and everything you speak will manifest. Go forward, and nothing will ever be the same again. You stand taller than before, your very breath carrying power. The air bends around you, and the shadows dare not approach. You have become a walking throne of light. The valley explodes one last time with thunderous applause from unseen realms. You are crowned, you are chosen, and the story of your life has been rewritten forever. Type Amen to get blessing 6464. The valley no longer feels distant, it feels alive inside your chest. Every beat of your heart releases waves of light that travel far beyond what you can see. People in unseen places are already feeling the shift. Michael watches as rivers of fire reshape into rivers of gold. They flow outward, stretching beyond the horizon, touching families, homes, and generations. What was once cursed ground blooms instantly with abundance. The crown hums louder, sending vibrations through your veins. You feel entire barriers crumble, walls that held back blessings for decades fall like dust. Doors that were once sealed are flung wide open. You realize now the power is not just for you. It spills outward, flooding into the lives of those connected to you, turning ashes into beauty, pain into prosperity, and silence into songs of joy. Type Amen to get blessing 6868. Michael raises his hand, and visions begin to surround you. You see faces, loved ones, strangers, even those who doubted you, receiving miracles because of your rise. Healing touches them, financial breakthroughs flood them, and peace crowns their homes. The blurred figure reappears again, standing closer this time. Their eyes beam with joy as they whisper, "Do you see? It was never just about you. It was about everyone your light would touch." Their voice melts into your spirit. The stars above rearrange themselves into new constellations. They now spell not just your name, but the word promise. The heavens themselves have declared what is sealed forever. Michael's wings stretch higher, covering the valley like a dome of fire. His voice carries finality, this cannot be undone. What has started tonight will continue for generations. Type Amen to get blessing 6969. The ground beneath you shakes again, but this time it is not a warning. It is celebration, a roar of the earth itself rejoicing in your awakening. The soil blooms instantly, flowers of light rising where your feet touch. Every step you take becomes a miracle. When your hand lifts, chains fall off unseen souls. When your voice speaks, the air carries blessings into the homes of thousands. You are no longer bound by time or distance. Michael lowers his sword into the ground, and the valley hums in agreement. His mission was to guide you here, but now your mission has begun. You are the walking answer to prayers once thought forgotten. The blurred figure dissolves into your chest, their love now fused into your spirit. They are no longer separate, but part of every step you take forward. Type Amen to get blessing 7070. The heavens open wider, and rain of fire turns into rain of diamonds. Each drop that lands carries wealth, healing, and abundance. Wherever it falls, curses are reversed and miracles bloom. Michael steps back, letting you walk forward into the world with your crown shining. He smiles, though tears still stream down his face. His voice echoes softly, "The future I once cried over now makes me rejoice." You look ahead, and the path is endless, glowing with fire, silver, and gold. Each road leads to more blessings, more breakthroughs, more revelations waiting to be unlocked. There is no end to what you can now receive. And as you take the first step into this endless journey, the universe bows, the angels sing, and heaven itself watches in awe of you. Type Amen to get blessing 7272.